Dear child, the angels have brought a profoundly significant message for you today. It revolves around someone in your life who is going through an intense emotional struggle. This person is caught in an emotional storm and cannot understand why they are unable to move on. The reason is you, your presence, your energy, and most importantly, your authenticity have left. Your genuine nature, and how you remained in a world where so many people hide behind pretenses. This authenticity of yours disarmed them completely, creating an unexpected yet profound bond. You came into their life without any hidden agenda or pretense, being fully yourself. And this was a refresh. Before, it was as if by your side they finally found something they had been searching for all their life without even realizing it. But this same connection, as much as it enchanted them, also scared them. Overwhelmed by the fear of not being enough for you, they chose to hide their true feelings, retreating into silence and indecision. Despite the physical distance or lack of contact between you, now their feelings have not diminished. In fact, being apart has only made them more aware of the impact you had on them. They are haunted by thoughts of you daily, and every memory of you is etched in their mind with sharp clarity. They find themselves constantly replaying the moments you shared, each time feeling the emotional weight of your connection more intensely. The question that now dominates their mind is, what did this person do to leave such a deep mark on me? They are caught in a cycle of frustration and confusion, trying to understand why they cannot move on from you outwardly. This person may appear as though everything is normal. They may continue with their life doing what's expected of them, but internally they are in turmoil. It's as if they are lost in a maze of emotions, unable to find their way out. They attempt to convince themselves that it's time to forget you, to move on, but something deeper within them prevents this. That something is the essence of you, the deep emotional and spiritual connection that still binds you together. The angels want you to understand that your connection goes beyond just emotions. It's also spiritual. It's as if your souls were destined to meet again in this lifetime, to grow and learn together. This connection transcends the ordinary and holds a greater purpose. You two didn't cross paths by accident. There is something unfinished between you that both of your souls came here to complete in this life. The angels ask you to remain calm and confident throughout this process. The person you are connected with is undergoing an internal awakening. They are beginning to realize that they can no longer ignore what their heart truly desires. It's a battle between the fear that keeps them from fully opening up and the desire to reconnect with you, a desire they can no longer suppress. Their mind tells them that it would be easier to let go and move on, but their heart whispers that there is still something special here, something worth fighting for. This person carries a blend of regret and hope. They regret not appreciating everything you offered at the time, not being open enough to recognize the depth of what they were feeling. Yet they still hold hope that there might be a chance to make amends, to rewrite the story that was left unfinished. They wonder if they could approach you, confess everything they've been feeling, and find peace. By finally revealing their true emotions, even though they have tried to move on, they've found that they can't. No matter how much they rationalize or try to deny it, their feelings for you keep surfacing. You have awakened something in them that had been dormant for a long time. Emotionally and spiritually, they feel as though you opened doors within them, doors they didn't even know existed. This awakening has been both liberating and terrifying for them. On one hand, they are irresistibly drawn to you. On the other hand, they are afraid that opening their heart again could lead to more pain, more disappointment. Their fear stems from their past, from old wounds that haven't fully healed. Previous relationships that ended in heartbreak and disappointment taught them to be guarded, to build walls around their emotions, to avoid being hurt again. But when you entered their life, all of those defenses came crumbling down. Your light, your truth, and your honesty disarmed them completely. But the conflict between their desire to be with you and their fear of being hurt again created a painful inner struggle. They began to ask themselves, what if I open up and get hurt again? What if I trust them, but it doesn't work out? What if losing them would be more painful than never having them at all? These fears have consumed them, making every day a silent battle within their heart. That's why their silence and distance, which might seem cold on the outside, are actually signs of this intense internal conflict. The angels are showing you that even though this person has tried to distance themselves from what they feel, they can't escape it. Your presence still echoes in their mind, and with every step they take, they realize more and more that they cannot outrun what their heart has chosen. The absence of contact has only strengthened their longing for you each day. Their mind is filled with thoughts of you, and they are starting to understand that there is no escaping what their heart truly desires. The angels urge you to be patient and understanding. This person is going through a delicate process of healing and awakening. Although their pride and fear make them hesitant to fully surrender to their feelings, the angels are working in your favor, guiding this person toward a place of courage, a place where they can face their fears, overcome their doubts, and recognize that true love only grows when fear is let go. This person, even without admitting it, sees you as a safe harbor. Being around you inspires them to be a better person, to let go of old fears and unhealthy patterns that have held them back. However, recognizing that they need to change brings about insecurity, which is why they keep cycling between approaching you and pulling back. They are trying to figure out how to manage the intensity of the emotions you've stirred within them. There are times when this person thinks about reaching out to you and confessing everything they feel in their mind. They've rehearsed countless conversations, trying to find the right words. But the fear of rejection and uncertainty about how you would react paralyzes them. They wonder if there's still a place for them in your life, and if you would be open to reconnecting with them. The angels ask you to remain strong and confident. This person is close to making a significant decision, and your calmness and patience can be the anchor they need to gather the courage to act on their feelings. The angels want you to know that true love takes time and healing, both for them and for you. This moment is an opportunity for both of you to grow and transform, just as they are learning to overcome their fears and insecurities. You are being called to trust in divine timing, and have faith that no matter what happens, the best is yet to come. Although the path ahead may seem uncertain, the angels assure you that everything is happening exactly as it should at the right time, and for a greater purpose. Your connection was not by chance. You met for reasons beyond what either of you may fully understand right now, and the angels are guiding every step of your journey. There is more to come, and this person is beginning to understand that they can no longer live in fear. Soon they will have to make a decision whether to open their heart and move forward with you, or to let go of this rare opportunity for true love and growth. The universe is meticulously orchestrating every element to ensure that this important decision unfolds in the most favorable way possible. It's crucial for you to keep your heart open and trust that everything is being arranged for the greater good, even if it isn't immediately visible. This moment is about divine timing, and the universe is aligning circumstances that may take time to fully reveal themselves. The angels want to share that the person you are thinking of is undergoing a profound inner transformation. While outwardly, it might seem like everything is normal on the inside, this individual is experiencing significant silent changes. This period of apparent stillness is too receptive beneath the surface. They are reevaluating their life, their emotions and their past choices. Every time they think of you, it catalyzes this transformation, accelerating the inner shift they are going through. It's as if the realization of losing you has sparked a deep internal awakening. They are beginning to reconnect not only with the feelings they have for you, but also with parts of themselves they had long neglected for a significant part of their life. This person lived by suppressing emotions, convinced that emotional distance and pride offered them security. They believed that staying detached and in control would protect them from the pain of vulnerability. However, they are now beginning to see that avoiding feelings doesn't lead to peace. It only deepens loneliness and isolation. The angels reveal that this individual is slowly starting to grasp the rare and unique nature of the connection they have with you. Unlike their past relationships or experiences, what they feel for you cannot simply be ignored or discarded. The time you spent apart hasn't helped them move on. Instead, it has only heightened their desire to be near you in a more authentic and meaningful way. Each day that passes brings a growing awareness in this person that something fundamental needs to change, and that change must begin within them. The process of transformation they are undergoing is making them reflect on the mistakes they've made. The silence that grew between you and the many missed opportunities to express their true feelings. This regret weighs heavily on them, like an unhealed wound that continually reminds them of what could have been different. Yet the angels want you to know that regret is not where this journey ends. It's merely the beginning. Regret is the spark that can lead to redemption and reconciliation. This person is preparing themselves to confront their fears, to acknowledge their mistakes, and to have an honest and heartfelt conversation with you. This conversation has the potential to reshape and redefine your connection in ways neither of you may have anticipated. The angels encourage you to be mindful of the subtle signs around you. This person may not immediately share everything they are feeling, but their actions will begin to reveal the depth of their emotions. It might be an unexpected message, a question that seems casual but is loaded with curiosity, or even a meaningful look. These small gestures are their way of cautiously testing the waters to see if you might still be willing to open your heart to them. They are trying to gauge if there is still a space for them in your life. This journey of reconnection is not just about their feelings. It's also about the growth and evolution both of you have experienced. By stepping away from the relationship, you created the space you needed to flourish, to rediscover yourself, and to clarify what truly matters in your life. This new, stronger version of yourself is now making this person realize what they lost. They are beginning to understand how they let someone so vital to their life slip away unnoticed for so long. The angels want you to know that this individual is coming to a profound realization that love is much more than just the right words, spoken at the right time. True love is a continuous journey of self-discovery, vulnerability, and growth. They now understand that simply talking about their feelings won't be enough. They need to demonstrate their love through consistent actions, showing you with sincerity and effort what they couldn't express before. This newfound understanding is bringing a surge of courage into their life, motivating them to change their old patterns and do things differently. You have played a much larger role in this transformation than you may realize, even without knowing it. You have been a source of silent inspiration for this person's desire to change. Your absence, your growth, and the new energy you carry have pushed them to want to break free from the emotional barriers and insecurities that have held them back for so long. Every time they think of you, they feel a glimmer of hope. The chance for redemption, to build something real, new, and lasting between the two of you. The angels acknowledge that this path is challenging, but they ask you to trust the process. though this person's progress may seem slow. They are gradually learning to accept their feelings, confront their vulnerabilities, and realize that love cannot be controlled or confined within rigid boundaries. An important decision is approaching. Soon this person knows they can no longer afford to delay every moment spent away from you. Serves as a painful reminder that life is too short to let fear dominate their heart. The angels are with them, encouraging them, whispering courage into their soul and urging them to take the step forward and express their true feelings. They are being guided toward a moment of truth, a moment where they must finally choose between holding back and embracing the vulnerability that love requires. Keep your heart open. This journey is not just about the other person's transformation. It's as much about your own personal growth and spiritual evolution. The angels want you to know that no matter what the future holds, you are exactly where you are meant to be. At this moment in time, this connection, however complex or painful it may have felt at times, was never a mistake. Instead, it was a vital opportunity for learning, self-discovery, and growth for both of you. The silence between you was not the end of your connection. In fact, it created a fertile space where new reflections, feelings, and realizations could take root during this period of separation. This person was forced to confront their deepest fears and insecurities, shadows they had been avoiding for a long time. The void left by your absence couldn't be filled with distractions, work, or other relationships. No matter where they turned, your presence remained a constant and luminous reminder that there was unfinished emotional business they needed to address. It's as though the universe has been persistently nudging them, reminding them that they can no longer avoid dealing with these unresolved feelings through this internal confrontation. They have come to realize a truth they were once too afraid to face. Their love for you goes beyond logic and reason. It is deep, transformative, and unlike anything they have ever experienced before. The intensity of these feelings frightened them, which is why they chose to distance themselves, believing that creating space would bring relief. But the angels reveal that this separation didn't lessen their emotions. It only intensified them. Now they understand that the silence between you was never about protecting themselves from you, but rather from their own vulnerability. They were afraid to be open, fearing rejection, and the pain of revealing their true selves. However, the more they tried to resist these emotions, the more they became trapped by them. The angel asks you to trust in the unfolding of this process. This person is slowly but surely learning to navigate their emotions, confront their fears, and embrace the reality of their love for you. As challenging as it has been for them, they are coming to terms with their vulnerability and the fact that love cannot be controlled or placed into safe, predictable body boxes. They are preparing to make a decision that could change everything, one that involves taking the risk of revealing their heart to you. If this message resonates with you, trust that the angels are with you on this journey, guiding you toward the love and fulfillment you deserve. God bless you. Type Amen if you believe.